Well, here we go again with another initial review of another sloppy PSN game, probably on Xbox as well, that is copying something that streamers have been playing lately. If you've seen this game called Long Drive or this game called Drive Beyond Horizons, well, this is not it, but it wishes it was. And before we get started, I just want to say real quick, please, if you would, like, subscribe, comment, do those things. My channel's so close. We're just getting there. We're over 500. I just need more watch time, a few more subscribers. We'll be on a gravy train, on a longer road than this game. So, the Long Desert Drive wants to be Drive Beyond Horizons, and oh man, how many times am I going to do this to myself? It doesn't matter. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to help you guys. Okay? That's why you're here. Basically, it's not worth your 15 bucks. Don't buy it. I'm just going to say it straight up. Now, if you desperately crave the feeling of driving down a road and putting parts on a car while searching little hot spots, by all means, go ahead and buy it. It does the bare minimum. However, it does work. It does have all the notes you'd want to hit. You put the engine in. You got parts you can put on the engine. You got tires. You got a cleaning bottle. You got a spray can for colors. A few odds and ends you can put on the car, attach them here and there. It implies that there's more than one vehicle. I have yet to find the other vehicle chassis. I have found 3 different engines, so that to me implies 3 different cars. I've found a car part that will not go on the truck. It implies it goes on a different vehicle. You get it. As far as everything else, it's clunky, it's slow, it's like you can tell. It's if you watch my videos or you've seen these games, every time a decent game comes out on Steam and some decent streamers with a decent following start playing it, a million copies of it come out on PlayStation, and this is one of those situations. I've been waiting for something like this for a while because I thought, oh, this Long Drive Beyond Horizons game looks like it's a pretty simple idea. It should be easy to make that on PlayStation or Xbox, what have you. But no, apparently, and if this offends you, go fuck yourself. Apparently, if you live in a foreign country and you have access to a computer and probably AI as well, you can make any game you want for PlayStation Store, because that's what these people are doing. These are very, very small, if even more than one person at all, situations. They are all foreign, and by foreign I mean not American, and by not American I mean there's no quality standards, there's no control. It's just a money grab. You put something on the PlayStation Store based on something popular, hoping that people like me, who I'm only buying it to play it for you guys, hoping it'll be good so that I'll also get a game out of it in the end. But at face value, I just buy these games because I have a fucking mental problem. And I think if I buy them and I make a video about it, enough people might watch those videos and subscribe, and then eventually I'll have a channel that's worth, monetizing or whatever the deal is these days. But until then, I'm just a crazy person buying shitty games off of the PlayStation Network and desperately hoping enough people see it to not buy them themselves. And this is one of those cases. So now, I guess the ultimate question is it fun? And I'll revert back to what I said about 3.5 minutes ago, which is, unless you desperately crave driving down a long, lonely road with minimal parts of the game that you probably saw and wanted to play, like me, Long Drive, Drive Beyond Horizons, either of those 2 games, If you watch those games and you were like, I want to play that on my PlayStation, well, this is as close as we're getting at this point. And this came out, what, today, July 22nd, 21st? So it just came out, and I'm sure there are going to be more on the way. Oh, watch this. We're going to hit this guy. We're going to hit this guy. Not a zombie. He's a ninja, I guess. He's got a ninja. Oh, a steel ninja. I'm a steel ninja. That's the name of my band. Sounds like a really generic metal band. Steel ninja. Anyway, yeah, whatever that was. There's ammo. There's guns. So you can get. I found a pistol and a sniper rifle. You can stick gas cans all over your truck. I don't know what that's about, but it's not as in depth so far. Like, there's no like taking off the what's it called, doors. It's just the tires. Most of the buildings you can't interact with. They're all empty. You can't open the doors. The garages are not garages. Like, this gas station has the room inside and that's it. And then all these cars around it are just there. A few times I've found a car with an engine in it, but none of the actual chassis are usable, like I said, so far. But it does imply that there's other cars. You can get the spray bottles to spray the car, and you can get paint to paint the car. But again, you're not using scrubbing to scrub all the panels and then using the sponge to make it shiny, and then you're not using well, I mean, I guess you are using the spray can, but it's all easy. It doesn't, you're not doing it. You're just pressing the button. Got your nitrous and things like that, but otherwise, it's just a really shitty, really clunky version of what you wish it was. And for $15, I honestly am going to say this time, it's not worth it. Much like the other Schedule 1 game clones, a lot of people watch my Schedule 1 video for that clone, and then there's a new one out, and they're all shitty. They all look the same. They all have the same fucking wannabe something cool, but they're not, because they're just trying to copy something that got popular, and that's what this is. So I'm going to cut this up some so that you can see more of my 1 hour adventure. I got most of the trophies in this 1 hour, and I was surprised. Again, let me just say, there were some surprises. There's a few times that I was like, okay, I thought we were done with new shit, but you gave me something new. As far as like stuff that you can do on your car or whatnot. So maybe there's more. Maybe if I play it to its fuller extent, I'll discover that there's actually more to the game. But as it is, super simple. It's not even it's more simplistic than the original that it's trying to be, and not as good by far. But again, the whole point, I would say the main theme in this one is, if you absolutely have to feel like you're like, oh, I gotta play a game like this, I got to, and you don't have a PC and you just have the PlayStation and you're just like, this is it, this is all I got, go for it. But try to, like, I don't know, get it for free. Try to not pay for it. I know you can't steal it, and I'm not saying you should steal it, but they're robbing you, so is it really stealing if you're being robbed? I don't know. Anyway, that's, what was it? What's it? The long desert drive. The longest drive beyond Horizon's desert road simulator 2025 car. That's basically what the title is. That's what it would be if PlayStation didn't have at least one iota of quality control. They're like, look, you You gotta at least make it sound like it's the thing that you're trying to sell. And then when it's Schedule 1, it's like, okay, not too close. When it's this, it's like, I don't know. It should be a pretty simple game. You got vehicles, you got one road, you got randomly generated buildings and loot piles along that road, and it shouldn't be that difficult. The hardest part, oh, look at that, no sound design, no sound. There's also wolves in this one, so there's just wolves everywhere. I was waiting for this to happen before I brought that up. Just wolves everywhere, and it gets worse. And oh, what's that? Oh, the wolf is made out of concrete. I don't know. I will say this. I don't know what that is, but you definitely can run things over. You just have to be going straight at it, head on, full speed. If you're going too slow, you just bounce off of it. Alright. Oh, see? No sound. And there you go. However, it just restarts you from the last save point, which seems to be pretty often because it was just right there. So that's it, though. I mean, it's a really crappy experience. If you live in America and you play regular decent video games, then you're going to be very disappointed. You're going to be like, what the fuck is this? If you live in some other country, this is probably what you're used to. I don't know. I've been looking at the PlayStation Store almost daily for the last couple of years, just for research purposes. I just always caught, like, once I started seeing random foreign shit and, you know, Slopware popping up on there, I was like, that's weird. And I just started checking every couple days or week, you know, and there's just new games will pop up there almost daily, every other day, and they're all just like really weird foreign meme based games that I don't know who they're aimed at or who's buying them. Some of them seem racist, I don't know, but rest assured, if somebody makes a game on Steam and somebody plays it and somebody watches that person playing it long enough, somebody's going to make a clone of that game and put it on the PlayStation Store, and it's going to be a really shitty clone. And that's the state of gaming in the 2020s. You know, it's 2025 and we got fucking Indian scammers making video games that are scams. That's what it is. That's my conspiracy theory. My conspiracy theory is this is like the same as the whole Indian scammer thing, but instead of like running a call center, it's a game design studio, and they're just plopping out slop as fast as they can and selling it, and it doesn't matter if it's good or if it works or not, as long as they can sell enough copies. And it seems to be working. So once again, long desert drive. If you made it this far, you're a fucking trooper. Thank you. Like, subscribe. You ought to be subscribed at this point. And save your money. Don't buy this game. If you did buy this game, damn, dude, tell me if it gets better. And otherwise, thanks for watching. As always, love you guys. Bye.